Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Mini Metro. This time we're gonna attempt the Grey Lokomotive achievement, which is deliver 1,000 passengers in Berlin using no more than one locomotive per line. So that's gonna be actually pretty interesting in my opinion. So it's only one locomotive per line, which is probably not gonna be as easy to keep in mind as all the other achievements, but nevertheless, I think it's probably better if we just pause each week, make sure we got everything in order, and then we'll just see how things go. So I think one of the other things to keep in mind is that well, not really, it's just more that, okay, let's sort of just think it at first. The restriction is the number of locomotives, in that we can only have one per line. What does this mean? It means because the one thing is that at the end of every week we're gonna get a new locomotive, but we won't be able to use them. We like, if we don't get a line in addition with it, then we can't actually put the locomotive on it. So so that basically also means that everything else is sort of like free go. That's not the right way to say it, but yeah. So in terms of like actually choosing what kind of resources we want to have at, like, in terms of additional resources, that definitely requires a bit of thinking on that part. So I'm just gonna detach this and just have to, so we're gonna get a locomotive, but unless we get a line with it, we can't actually use that locomotive on another line. So I guess the question is now, do I want a line or do I want a carriage? I feel like if we get the line first and we fill out all the lines, then we can ignore the locomotive. You know what, I should probably take care of that first. And okay, not very ideal at the moment, but essentially still means we can still keep doing loops. We can still, but the one thing to keep in mind is that since we can only have one locomotive per line, we should avoid making these lines too long. So I think that's the main key to maintaining this strategy. So basically, it would be a good idea if we kept making if we kept taking lines, kept putting trains on them, and as a result, we need to keep those lines fairly short. And okay, we'll link this here. We'll put this in a loop. Alright, and then I think I will want to put another line somewhere, some sort of around the bottom here, just to help out with these stations. I think, yeah, that works out pretty well for me. We'll link that back here. So with that in mind, I think the best strategy for now is to keep getting a new line whenever possible, and then grab whatever additional resources. So locomotive, line, or carriage. So we're gonna go for a line. I'm gonna extend this one. Again, there's 3 triangle stations in a row, which makes me a bit uncomfortable. There's 3 circle stations in a row, which makes me uncomfortable as well. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna extend this yellow line too. Well, gonna pause it for a second. And I need to retract this yellow line to sort of help out this dark green line a little more. And then maybe if some other stations pop up around here, we'll add the brown line to that. But for now, we'll just keep the brown line on standby, and then hopefully that will help us deal with any issues that come up. So our orange line is starting to get a little busy, so I would definitely want to reallocate some resources. So I think the other main problem is, I'm gonna put that, I'm gonna make the green line go straight to the square, because that's definitely a problem we're having right now. I would definitely want some more tunnels I would definitely want some more tunnels coming up fairly soon. Oh, this is making me nervous. Alright, so hopefully my green train can sort of just help deal with the congestion, but we would really like some more tunnels. And we don't actually have any tunnels with us at the moment, so that's kind of a shame. You know, I'm thinking, okay, maybe what if I detach the green line? And I'm just gonna make this, I'm just gonna make this a short one, but I'm gonna have another line. So brown to square, because we need a square right now. And then I'm just thinking, I want it up to the cross as well, and that should take some pressure off the orange line. No. Okay, well, I think we'll leave it at that. So hopefully the brown train would help deal with some of that congestion going on at the moment. Green, gonna link that up there. And there's nothing I can do about this, which is at the moment, which is kind of okay. I'm gonna delink the brown one. Gonna bring the green train up there. That's problem is making it a fairly congestion, but that's pretty much the best solution I can do for now. I'm gonna link this brown one over there just to help with that station, and then alright, so I want to delink this. I still want to keep this on the square, so that means I'm gonna need to circle the brown around just to help out a little more. Man, this is a lot of micromanaging already, and I'm not gonna lie, it's certainly somewhat stressful. So new locomotive. Oh, really? Could use some more tunnels. Gonna go for a line though, and we'll just identify the areas where we need the most attention, which would be up here. So I'm gonna put another new line, a new loop around here, and that should hopefully alleviate some of the issues we're having. So, alright, now this green line is gonna be a problem, so I'm gonna extend this one here. I'm gonna extend this yellow one here just to help move some stuff around, really. So again, I still want to keep the lines fairly short. I'm gonna stretch this green one out, and then we'll make that a bit shorter. That should hopefully help things move around a bit more. The only problem is that this diamond station is like the only one of its kind, so it's on the yellow line, which, you know what, maybe I'll slow things down a little, and then we'll see how things go. So we're still gonna get 1,000. We're only 1/4 of the way there, which means that there's definitely a few things I'm gonna need to fix and maybe readjust my strategy, but so far, well, we seem to be managing fairly well. It could be maybe, just thinking, could be RNG really, because I seem to keep getting new lines, so that's where it gets a bit stressful really. So, okay, we've got a circle. Link this here, link this here. Okay, please stop with the blipping, it's starting to annoy me now. Okay, alright, now I want to delink this because I sort of need this light green to help out, and I'm gonna attach this here, which is probably not that great of an idea. So I'm gonna link the purple, I'm gonna use that tunnel, maybe just hope move stuff over there. And I think this probably should make things a bit easier. Oh, micromanagement. I'm not a fan. This is worrying. And so I've only got the yellow and I've only got the dark green, which is the yellow should hopefully deal with that coming soon. And oh boy. Alrighty, so we'll do just that. And nope, I got a feeling that I'm not long for this run. Though hopefully this green will hopefully come up here and deal with it fairly quickly. Pretty please. And no, okay. I don't. Is there anything I can do? I don't think so. I think it's I did get screwed over a little by the fact that I only had 2 tunnels to work with. Maybe I can quickly retract this yellow one and maybe just put it back there. Actually, no, that wouldn't work because it's not the yellow one I need. It's actually needs another funneling through there. But I'm very restricted on my tunnels, which is the main problem. So yeah, this is not a great attempt. My apologies. So well, let's try again, and then we'll just do that, and I will link this here. Alright, so I'm definitely hoping we get a few more tunnels this time around, because the lack of tunnels certainly hampered my ability to transfer trains around. Well, to transfer stuff across the river, really, because yeah, it's a tricky one. It's a tricky one, but definitely the lack of tunnels as well as the station placement really caused some problems. So that is definitely something to think about. It's also yeah, there's really not much else I could say about that. So it's hopefully we get a better selection of trains and resources next time round. So with that, I'm just gonna reduce the green one a bit more. And so triangle, we'll link this to a circle. I think maybe one of the other things I could have kept in mind was station distribution, but I guess I wasn't really thinking too hard about it. Actually, you know what? I will put its own line here. And then we'll have its own loop up here, we'll have its own loop down here. And then we've got this light green one transferring passengers across the river. I think the other thing to keep in mind is that there was also only a square station. And okay, I'm thinking we could still go for a line just to keep that flexibility, but maybe I should consider taking a carriage 1 week. So that's definitely something for me to think about. I guess that's the other thing to keep in mind is that when we eventually stretch one line too far, we will need to have more capacity on a single train in order to carry more passengers around that line. Okay, that makes sense to me. Really? Why would you do that? Okay, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna actually introduce a new line to deal with that. Alright, that works for me. And then we can extend that bit there, and then maybe we can detach this dark green one from the circle once we need to. You know what? We'll do that right now. Attach a square, circle, bring that back there. Alright, so this yellow one's got this area, this dark green one's got this area, and we would definitely want to bring a new line down to around down here. Alright, so I think we've got a good setup going, and we just need time to pass, and then we can make some more complicated decisions later on. Alright, so far it's looking good. It's coming near the end of the week. We just hit 1/8 of our goal. Okay, locomotive. Do I want line or carriage? I actually think maybe a carriage might be better this time round. And actually no. What I said before about carriages. So we'll go with the carriage, but we'll add this to the green because the green is pretty much transferring all the square stations around. And we'll link this green to the diamond. Yeah, that makes sense. And then now I must not use that locomotive on the new line. Gotta remember that. Oh, this is good. So teardrop, triangle, square. Now I will want to link the green station to a circle. So maybe we'll do just that, and just to basically make sure that the green station is really just attached to one line. Okay, now this is gonna be a problem. So you know what? I might no. Okay, what am I thinking? I'm gonna go one tunnel, and I need to sort of link this through, but you can only link one. So if I break this green loop to link to this one, I can't actually do anything about that. So I feel I really don't have an efficient way to go about this, which is quite irritating. So, but I'm thinking with the orange line, I'll do just that, and I'll link this green one over here. It's really not the most ideal situation, but it will do for now. So, because the problem is if the green, you see what I mean? Oh boy. Okay. Let's reorder. Let's reorder a couple of things. I still want the green to be on a circle station. I still want to keep this sort of going around really. So we'll split that up, and then this dark green station is definitely gonna need to do a bit of retouching. So I definitely want to link this to a square. I definitely wanted to link this to triangle. No, this is annoying. Okay, and then we're gonna drag some resource from the yellow line to help us out a little. Alright, so this, and then nope. We're just gonna stretch the yellow line a little. Again, doesn't make me comfortable, and I'm thinking maybe I will drag this to the circle just to help out a bit. And that should hopefully smooth things around a bit. But definitely this will be a problem in the upcoming future. Alright, so we've got a triangle station there. We've got a group of triangle stations there, which is not good, but one thing we can consider is sort of just adding another carriage to this train rather than opting for a new line. Alright, so I think we've got a better strategy this time around, better means of judgment, better better movement really. So, and there's really not all that much to, okay, locomotive. Line or carriage, this is a tricky one. I think I will opt for a line. Oh, this is very tricky. I want to opt for a line to help deal with this area up here, but a carriage would be nice for dealing with this area down here. So that's quite a difficult choice. I'm gonna go for a line. I'll just pause this and just put up a brown line. Square, triangle, circle. Alright, this one holds out, but maybe we might have to extend. Okay. Yeah, this would definitely be a bit stressful. Yeah, see what I mean? Alright, so I'm gonna pause this. Put this here, put this here. I'm gonna put this right up here. And yeah, we'll have to like green line help out a bit, although it won't really be all that useful for the most part. At least I think. Now star station. Now what I wanna do is, this is not very ideal, but I would like this green line to run through the star station. So hopefully when we get a bit more resources to help out the orange line a little, then we'll look into shifting things around a little. Alright, so yeah, so it looks like that management is working out fairly well. And then we should hopefully reach another end of the week, and then hopefully we'll get something to work things out. Okay, so this is good. This is a square station here. So what we'd like to do is, okay, I'm thinking, well, this brown line is blocking a lot of the other lines, but we'll just link that through anyway. But it's a double square station here, which is not all that useful, like because they're adjacent. And then oh, this is gonna be a problem. Alright, okay, we're gonna slow down a little, and it's Sunday, and okay, let's just hope we get some resources to deal with that fairly quickly before our... Okay, easy now, almost there, there we go. Locomotive. Oh, line or carriage, let's go for a line. And I'm gonna pause this for a second, and now that we've got another line to help move things around a little, we're just gonna actually use that as a triangle, a star, triangle, circle, circle. Alright, that should help move things around, and then we can put the green station back onto sort of just like one unique station at a time, and then that should hopefully deal with things a bit better. So so far so good. This one is looking a bit worrying. And then alright green train, do your job. And then okay, so this yellow one up here is definitely gonna be a problem. So I'm thinking maybe should I extend the green line to just to reach this circle station up there. I think that's probably the best choice, but I'm not too sure, but we'll eventually find out. So we're already doing a bit better with just over 400, but it's going to be a while before we hit 1000, which is certainly a point of contention. And we really aren't having much luck with the station layout and such, so it's definitely something we need to be careful about. So, you know what, we'll just speed this up a little faster, because I don't want this video to go on for too long, but it looks like it's just going to be the case, which is a bit embarrassing, but hey, what can you do? Alright, so, oh boy, this needs some attention. Hopefully we've got 2 trains coming to the rescue, so hopefully we won't have to worry too much. We still are lacking tunnels, which is not fun, not gonna lie. But for the most part, I think we're doing pretty well. We're over 500, we're just halfway to our goal. And so, I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed at this point. Alright, end of the week. What are we gonna get? I guess, okay, I'm gonna pause this, I'm gonna slow this down, and because I'm getting a lot of blips locomotive, I definitely want a carriage this time. So, I'm gonna add this carriage to, it's gonna be the yellow or the orange. But the orange, I think we can help alleviate with the purple here. And then, so I'm gonna add this to the yellow. Where's my yellow train at? Down here. Alright. And how else can we help the yellow line out? Maybe I'll pull the green one over there. I still can't use the locomotives, so can I help out with the brown? Okay. Triangle, square. I'm gonna delink this and let this move around in its own spot, and I'll link this here. That should hopefully help. Alright. And the yellow line's definitely getting a bit overburdened, so that's something to keep in mind. Alright, brown, yellow. I do hope the yellow train gets there before I lose the game. Although definitely I do not see my progress being any better. Oh, this is interesting. Alright, this and those two are definitely going to be a problem. Alright, so... Alright, this is done. This is dealt with. This should be dealt with fairly soon. And this should be... No, not dealt with so well. But I think definitely we do need a carriage for the red-orange-ish train line. Alright, so yellow is doing... brown is getting a bit overburdened. And purple's coming to the rescue. Woohoo! Alrighty. You know what would be nice? Maybe like an interchange. Oh, golly. Isn't that the perfect way to stress me out a little more? And it's only Thursday. I feel like putting this on fast forward just to like speed myself through my death, really, because there's like not much I can do for the time being except just watch everything and then jump to the new station coming out. So, okay. Oh boy. Yep, this one's gonna be my demise, I think. Oh boy. Alright. Well, I'll leave you at that, but, yeah, it's, we definitely need to play this off camera a little more and just sort of figure out some of the strategies. But with that, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video.